Good morning and welcome back to Six Ashes. Today is Wednesday the 7th of March. We today are carting some muck down to the arable farm to spread on the field that needs ploughing, and at the same time we are giving the cattle a clean out. We bedded the straw down and get the manure over there, and then we can concentrate on getting it spread as soon as possible. The problem we have at the moment is the ground is still frozen, so we can't do any work on the land at the moment. So to keep us busy, we can cart some manure over. And get ready for the spring work starting hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow we will end up with no frozen ground and be able to get that sorted out. Once we get the crew yard sorted, we can start getting some of the muck hill cleared as well. It's a nice morning it is. 2 degrees air temperature, so the soil will be thawing out a little bit as we move forward. Probably one more bucket full out of here will clear this. We have bedded some more straw. As soon as the grass is ready, we will let the cattle run without straw and produce some slurry again. This one bucket full we've got now should clear the crew yard, and we can get there we go, that clears the crew yard out. Now we will close the gate. And continue filling the trailer from the crew. Shouldn't be too long getting this load ready to go. Into here. Now one more bucket probably to get this full. There we are. That has got the trailer full. We can head over get the major started. Head over to the other farm. And away we go to the other farm to dump a load of manure. Excuse me. As soon as we've got non-frozen soil, we can then spread the manure, get that field ploughed, and also get the cultivation started and drilling the crops as soon as we're up to 4 or 5 degrees ground temperature. We are now hiding behind some trees. We will go on board the major. Not sure how many loads of manure we're going to need get this field done, but soon be time our hired help got out on the land and working with us again full time. Not too long a job getting over to the other yard, so we are going to get enough manure brought over. Then we'll have to bring the muck spreader over. We'll bring that over full. We sold, as you know, we sold the Beechwood fishery, bought 2 new grass fields up near the cattle farm, which makes things a whole lot easier for us. As you can see, we've got 79,500 because we have decided to go down the potato route once more, which will give us another crop to harvest. Almost back up where we're going. We did bring some off camera yesterday, so we've got some up here already. Winter wheat there growing Looks like it's growing reasonably well, so again, as soon as the frost's gone, we'll get the fertiliser spreader out and get that field sorted, as with all the other winter crops. This field to our left, just beyond the new yard, is the next. It's going to be potatoes and sugar beet, so we will tip the manure in here. Almost now up to the manure pile. There it is. See it just up the road to our front and left. We will dump this trailer load here and head over and top up once more. That's what, 9 tonnes of manure in there now. We will head back, get filled up once more. Yeah, we've got out the grips of winter now, so that is one good thing going forward. Do need to get up, I think it's, let's just check, yeah, 5 degrees. Soil temperature needs to be up to 5 degrees so we can get the land worked. Prior to that, we have got the barley loaded up on the flatbed ready to go. As soon as that soil temperature reaches 5 degrees, we will be out with the drill and get all this land drilled with the spring crops. We'll also give the new county a chance to stretch its legs on the plough. Should have time to get one more load over to the field before we finish today. Still, although the air temperature now up to 4 degrees, still the soil is frozen. As soon as that frost goes up, we can spread the manure, get the field ploughed, get some cultivating done and be ready for the drill. Also got some slurry to spread on our new grassland as well. all of the hay that we get this year and straw, well, straw we won't probably bale any, but all the hay will be taken over to the stables to be sold this year. We've got plenty of hay to see us through another winter. We will come the winter need to sell our bull again and buy a new one, just to make sure the breeding works out right and we don't have bulls breeding with their daughters. Would be okay for one, but to do it a couple of years on the trot, it would definitely weaken the strain of the cattle. Just as well to sell the bull and buy a new one every winter. Almost back to the other farm again. You can see to our left the field we've just gone past, and this one is our new grassland. Fairly close to the yard as well, so haven't got to go all over the countryside to get to our grassland. Still bits of snow hanging around in the air, in the ground rather, not the air. We shall now park up just there. And get this trailer filled up once more. I think one more load of manure over there will suffice for what we need. We'll get some of this manure spread over this end as well, but always good to get some manure on for the root crops. We've also got some lime to spread come spring as well. We will have to check the land that needs lime on it. 2 new grass fields do for certain. Now Nuffield won't have a lot of work soon. The main job is over the winter, cleaning the screw yard out, and at the beginning of spring loading manure, after which it doesn't need to be used quite as much. Will be used for loading the hay bales on the trailer, of course, when we take them over to the stables. Normally it would be unloading and stacking in the yard, but may have this manure spread before we join you again. Almost now got a trailer load once more. Will be the last trailer load, I think, for the manure to go to. There we are full. We will now head back over to the other yard. This one trailer has been retained to cart the manure. That's about 12 tonne of manure over for the new farm. We will go on board, get this trailer load tipped, and then that will be all we've got time for today. Already reaching the 23-minute mark, so get this load of manure tipped in here, and then we will leave you until tomorrow, when we'll be back on Chellington Valley. As I say, this series will continue after FS22 comes out in the autumn, because we won't have the good tractors to do a classic series on the new farming simulator when it comes out, so it will be a case of doing this series one day, FS22 the next. I've got the equipment we need over here to plough. The soil's still at -1, so still can't do any work as yet. This trailer, once we've carted this load over, can go in the shed get the manure spreader put on here ready. And this trailer will be kept just for manure. Get around here now. Almost to the manure pile this end. Depending on the size of the fields that are upcoming for sugar beet and potatoes, we will have 1 or 2 fields. If we split it, then it all gets drilled with wheat. If we don't, then the sugar beet land gets ploughed for spring barley, so we shall see. Almost now up to the yard. We are every day, even off camera, taking the milk over to the dairy, which is all good. We will one day show you the journey over with the major before we start field work. Almost now round to the gateway once more, and around this corner, and the next one. Bit of an S-bend and an uphill, so it slows the tractor down a little. There's a Severn Valley grain store there, which is pretty close to our farm, to be fair, so we don't have too far to cart anything. And here we are with the load of manure. Whilst we are tipping this, that is where we're going to leave you for today. Hope you've enjoyed the manure carting. Please give us a like, give us a share, drop us a comment if you're new to the channel and you'd like to see more of the work we do here. Please subscribe to the channel. If you give that bell a ring, it will tell you when we do our farming, when we do our racing. Until you join us again next time, thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye for now.